Hey everybody, thanks for joining here at Cheap Comic Collector HQ. This is episode number 227. Hope you all got a chance to check out the claim sale yesterday. We did a live claim sale that been doing every Saturday, and hopefully it went well. And but if you haven't checked that out, go ahead and take a look at it. And if you see books that weren't claimed during the sale, and you want to make you want to claim something, just go ahead and shoot me an email and let me know. I'll let you know if it's still available, and we can figure it out from there. But everything's only $2 with shipping. Shipping is included. So anyway, what do we got today? We are looking at these boxes. Actually, I found a new seller. It's not a new seller on eBay, but it's a new seller to me. Somebody that I hadn't discovered before. And I bought 2 boxes. They've got boxes of comics, 50 comics in a box for, I think it's $15. And then there's $16 for shipping. So it comes out to $31 a box. And we're just going to go through these things. Let me grab the, and they're reader copies. They're advertised as reader copies. So I originally thought that they were going to combine shipping for me, because they say that they'll do that in the description. But then if you read further, it actually says that they don't do that on the lots. They only do that on the smaller books. So please like and subscribe. Thank you very much. And we will switch over to the other camera here. Boom, boom, boom. Up top. There we go. All right. So I need to straighten these out, and I need to turn this on. All right. So this here is not a comic book. It's actually, and it wasn't included in the 50. This is actually what led me to the channel, because it occurred to me to possibly create a Jack Kirby checklist of everything. I thought that might be something people would be interested in, because I know there's a lot of Jack Kirby fans and they collect them and stuff. And then it occurred to me that, well, somebody's already done that. That's not more than likely somebody's already done that. So that led me to, type in Jack Kirby checklist into a Google, and it turned out that sure enough, 2 Marls had created a Jack Kirby checklist. So I went to eBay to see if I could find one cheap, and I found this one. And so I decided to go ahead and get it and see what it was like. And basically, it's just a list, a lot of information of everything he's worked on. And man, he has worked on a ton of stuff. I think all the reprinted stuff is in here as well, but lots of good stuff. And I know of one Jack Kirby creation that's not listed on Grand Comics database. When you go to that issue, it actually ignores the fact that the comic strip that he worked in is printed in that issue, because it's not an actual story. It's ad strips that were promoting the coming of the comic strip in the next issue. And so whoever indexed that issue originally thought of those as just advertisements, didn't realize they were actually reprinting strips that ran in newspapers to promote the coming of that comic strip. And that's actually listed in here. So it is pretty much complete. It's got information in there that doesn't exist elsewhere. And so that's pretty cool. I liked it. And I did get this one shipped for free, because they were able to throw it in with the lots that I bought. So yeah, like I said, it's basically $31 for 50 issues, and the conditions vary quite a bit. We'll go through them here. We got Daredevil number 311, and this one, it's got damage at the spine. The spine was rolled really bad. It's got some creases in here. It's torn. The cover's in pretty bad shape. But other than that, it is great. It's a perfect reading issue. It's fine. You know. Here we got number 313. This is from 1992. And you know, there's a little wear to it because it's a reader copy, but it's in decent shape. There's nothing really majorly wrong with this. So yeah, I mean, it's I think it's good enough to go in the sale. Really, it's not mint because there's wear on the spine, but it's as old of an issue as it is. I think it's fine. Then we got Dreadstar, some Dreadstars in here. This is number 20. Got staining on the back a little bit, just a little bit right here. But that's fine for me. I already have this issue, so I'll probably swap this out with the one I have and try to sell the one I've got. But or I could just put this in trade, actually. Might do that. I put that in the trade pile. Let me what is this, number 20? Yeah, let me. Boom, boom, boom. Since I already have mine, I'm gonna put this one in the trade pile. I'll cheat on that one a little bit. And this one's number 24. You know, Dreadstar number 24. A great cover. Got all these faces in here in the background. And so I'm gonna keep that one. Nice shape. Nice ad for 6 from Series 2 on the back. Very white yet. Number 21 is that one. 25. And then they changed over at First Comics. I think this is actually the first issue from First Comics. When they swapped over from Epic, they went to First. And so this is the first issue of that. This is number 27. And this is number 28. Number 30. The final confrontation. Who will survive? Dreadstar looks like a nice, fun science fiction series. I've heard a lot of good things about it back in the day. I've never actually read any of it, but we'll get there once I get the whole series put together. There's number 29. And this one is number 31. Interesting cover. Number 32. And here's Nightwing number 45. Now this one's got some heavy damage to it. This is in really pretty sad shape. The cover tearing apart and so on and so forth. I mean, for a you know, it's 2000. It's but the cover's loose on the bottom and it's torn out and you know, for such a recent issue, this is in terrible shape. I guess the whole question of, you know, is no grade better than or is poor grade better than no grade? To me, it depends on how old the comic is, because obviously this is easily going to be accessible, you know, in a better condition. And we got Dreadstar number 34, number 33, number 35, number 36, and 37. And then we got some more Daredevils. This is number 328. It's got a little bit of damage on it, not too bad at all. A little bit of fine ticks on it. It's, for some reason, it's solid. It's got trading cards in it. The Marvel Master Prince of Spider-Man. And here's number 327. This is a little bit worn as well, but not too bad. Number 329. It's got some. Really, the only thing wrong with this is there's a little crease right here, and there's some soiling up here from somebody's. Somebody had dirty fingers. I think. Let's see. This one will go in trade too, I think. And there's number 330 with Gambit. Number 331. And this has got some kind of damage to it too. I can't quite tell what it is. There's a lot of waviness in here on the edge. And I don't know what causes that. I don't think it's water damage, but there's some kind of thing there that that supposedly if somebody pressed it, it would probably come out, but let's take that one in trade too. I think I got on my notes. I've got it to mark down to check the current copy that I have and swap it out, and try and sell the better one. But we've been doing pretty good on the sales. I don't think I need to do that. I got tons and tons of books that I can try to sell, so I'm going to take an easier route and start building up the trade pile a little bit. We got 334. That's a neat cover with the kind of the purple logo and stuff. I like how they kind of work that in there to make it look like it's dark and nighty. Dark nighty, yeah, that's a word. Daredevil 333. Again, not in too shabby a shape. I don't know. Some of these I don't know why they're really in here. Oh, never mind. This has got some water damage on the back that I didn't see. So, yeah, it's got some waviness to it on the back end. And there's 356. And this one's got a few spine ticks on it as well. That's one pretty good. $378. I don't really see anything wrong with this one. Looks fine to me. Sometimes some of them I think they maybe put in there just because they weren't able to sell them at a higher price, so they just threw them in the boxes. This is Daredevil battling Jack Murdoch, number 2 of 4. This is from 2007. Got a cardboard cover. No, I think Jack Murdoch was Daredevil's dad, if I remember correctly. Well, that's cool. Then we have a couple of issues of Daredevil Redemption. And unfortunately, these have some pretty heavy water damage running through these 2 issues. That's I wouldn't call these reading copies. I would call these salvage comics, but everybody's opinion varies. Yeah, they are readable. They don't have any stuck pages or anything, but they're not in the best of condition. This is number 2. This is number 1. Daredevil Reborn number 2. And this is another one that I don't see anything wrong with. 2011 is when this is from. And it looks perfectly fine to me. I mean, it doesn't look to me like it's any different than it would be if you bought it off the shelf at a comic shop, honestly. Maybe a little bit of wear at the bottom, but I mean, it's not mint, but it's nothing wrong with it. Dark Rain, Made Men. Yeah, this one's got some stress. This one's got some corner stress and spine stress and stuff. And this is from 2000. Dark Rain, I think, was basically a series of one-shots featuring the Marvel street characters. So, you know, Daredevil, Power Man, stuff like that, if I remember correctly. Some Deathlock. This is number 24. And again, this is soiled right here where, you know, somebody put their dirty thumbs. And there's number 10. This one is from 1992 series, and same thing, got a little bit of wear or ink or something right there. Right up there. And number 29. Tiny little mark right there at the top, some kind of stain, food stain or something. Other than that, it would be great. Here's number 8. And this is just this is basically what I would call a reader copy. It's not it's not in bad shape at all, but it's got some wear on the back. The corner's bent back, but other than that, nothing wrong at all. Pretty good shape. Number 11, slight overall damage. Keeping that one. Cool cover. And Deathlock 15. Not too bad. A little bit of spine wear where it looks like the spine was scraped or something, but it's still complete. There's just whiteness on the very edge that shouldn't be there. I don't know if it's because of some kind of wear there, but not too bad at all. And then we get into the Conans. This is basically why I bought the box. That's something I should tell you too. When this isn't a random box, the seller shows you what's in the box, so you can make an informed decision on whether you want to buy each box or not. And they've got a lot of boxes listed, maybe 50 or so. So that's cool because you can go through, see the picture of everything that's in there, and so you know it's not just a random box. You can actually decide whether you want what's in there or not. So this is 165, and got this one. It's in. Yeah, it's got some spine ticks, but it's not too bad. Yeah, put that in the sell pile, I think. It's not real bad. We got Drax, number 9. So yeah, this was another one that I really couldn't see. There's one little itty bitty tiny bend right there at the corner. That's too bad. I thought this was a good issue that I could sell it, but it's got, that bottom corner got crushed from somewhere. So not too many issues in here that I'm comfortable with selling, I don't think. But still, cheap comics, less than $1. You know, with shipping, less than $1, and you can see what you're getting. So very cool. Here's Conan number 81. Great cover. Looks like I pulled them back a little bit further so you can see them better. There's number 85. Got a little wear on that one. Number 86. So it's got a stain on the back. Yeah, big old stain right there, but who cares? Number 91. And this is another one, or I actually have this one. Let's see, Easy has this one. So trade it or sell it. They'll go in the sale, I think. Here's number 90. This one's got pretty heavy wear on it. And 94 got extreme heavy wear on it. It actually got damage up here by quite a bit. You can see the whole top of the comic has just been run through the mill, as they say. I got an ad for the Energized Spider-Man. I wanted that thing so bad when I was a kid. And the back cover is chewed up too for some reason. And then a couple more Daredevils. We got 304. This looks to be in good shape. I don't see anything wrong. From 1992. Looks nice to me. 305. This one's got a rolled spine. And staples are pulling out. So the inside is loose from the cover a little bit. 307. This one has... I don't know. I wrote down in my notes that it has that it was soiled, but I don't really see anything. There's some ink transfer or rub on the UPC code, and that's all I can see. So not too shabby. The cover is loose from the staples a little bit, but I don't see the soiling that I was talking about in my notes. I was in a much darker light when I was reviewing these before. Let me see if that ink will come off with the Ebzorine stuff. Some of it, a little bit of it. And it's still there. All right, so 307 is it's in nicer shape than I thought it was. 306 loose staples. Yeah, you can tell the staples are just a little bit loose because you can see the bottom of the book. When you hold it like this, the bottom of the book like falls down a little bit from inside the cover. Just a little tiny bit. Other than that, you can't really see it. You can't even see the damage at the staples, really. But they must be there. It wouldn't move. So, and that's it for book number 1. So, or box number 1. Tomorrow we'll do the other box, and I will reveal the name of the seller so you guys can go nuts and see if there's anything in those boxes that you want to grab. So tune in for that tomorrow, and we'll see you then. Thanks for watching, everybody.